Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my E3 predictions video for this year. I do them every year and I'm here to do another one, which I have to say right now. Each year I do one of these videos, it becomes way harder to predict what's going to happen at E3 because they announce everything that happens at E3 before E3 even happens, or maybe a couple hours before E3, way before they even get announced. So it's becoming harder and harder to predict these things because there's no need to predict them. They're right there. You might as well just have a schedule of what's going to be announced. So yeah, it becomes harder and harder to predict. I can't talk today. I can't ever talk. I don't know why I always say that. I can never talk. I'm just not a good speaker. But it's harder to predict these things nowadays. Blah, blah, blah. And also, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. Sometimes you will hear noise. It's raining. I live on a really busy street. Cars whiz by because it's New York. They don't care about their own safety. And sorry. And by the way, I live by a turn too. So raining, fast cars, a turn. If something crashes out there, I'm going to record it. They deserve it. So they're stupid. So anyway, let's get into the first conference I'll be talking about, which is Ubisoft. And Ubisoft was the king of last year. Can they keep their crown? I don't know, but we'll find out. But my predictions, if they are correct, they will win. I'm going to tell you straight up, they will win because all these are great. Even though a lot of these are already announced, there's a lot of good stuff here. And also I have my glasses on, by the way, so I can actually read the screen this year. Okay, so the first thing they're going to announce is, well, not the first thing, but the first thing I put here is Rainbow Six Patriots will first be renamed. I think they will rename it to something else because Patriots, I don't know, it's been a couple years since they announced it, so they might rename it. And it will be confirmed for next gen. So that means Xbox One, PS4, I guess Wii U maybe, I don't know. But it will be confirmed for next gen, but I think it will also be on Xbox 360 and PS3. And it might come out this year. I think that's going to be a big announcement. Yeah, it will be ready this year. That'd be cool. Next thing is probably the thing I cannot wait for most in this press conference if it happens. Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be announced. And it will be a next-gen game. It might not come out until next year, though. And they will show a trailer. I just have a heart attack there. This is what I look like after that announcement. Because that'll be it. I'll be like, damn, finally. 10 years. It's been 10 years since Beyond Good and Evil came out. We are finally getting a sequel. If it happens. I'm getting too excited. But I love Beyond Good and Evil. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And, yeah. So next one is South Park The Stick of Truth, which they will show. I think they even confirmed that. And of course, they bought it off of THQ when they went. So we'll see more of that, maybe a release date. Splinter Cell Blacklist, they'll probably just show a little bit more gameplay, maybe just a little bit more. They delayed it from March to August, so they have one more chance to show off some more Splinter Cell gameplay before it comes out. Hopefully they don't delay it again. But yeah, Splinter Cell Blacklist. Maybe show some gameplay for the multiplayer. That'd be awesome. Because I love Spies versus. I'm sorry, my shirt. Why is this so big? Jesus Christ. I just realized, why is this so big? It's so wide. It's because I'm fat. Jeez, I stretch it out a lot too. That's probably why. Anyway, yeah, the multiplayer, they'll show some of that because I love Spies vs. Mercs. Spies vs. Mercs in 2 and 3 were fantastic. Now, I think it was in Double Agent, but I never played Double Agent on Xbox 360. I played it on Xbox, and I don't think I... Fucking thing. Cancel. I have my Kinect on, obviously. But, yeah, anyway. Hopefully they show that. Next is Rayman Legends. Hopefully they show some more of the gameplay for the musical portion of Rayman Legends. And hopefully they show some awesome Wii U footage. Because I'm getting increasingly less excited for the Wii U version. Because now the PS Vita version is coming out. And it'll probably do exactly the same thing as the Wii version. So if PS3 gets announced that you will also get the PS Vita version, I might as well just get it on PS3. So sorry Wii U. Hopefully they show some cool stuff though. They probably won't. Watch Dogs, they'll show another trailer. Maybe they'll explain more of the plot. Hopefully. But that also might happen at a different conference. So I'm looking forward to that. Assassin's Creed 4, they'll show again. They will show this at Ubisoft. Like last year, they showed Assassin's Creed 3. Everybody's like, "Whoa, woo, oh, that looks amazing," and then everybody was disappointed. They will show some. I'm gonna guess pirate ship combat and maybe a trailer where they show the story and what the hell's going on. Where's Desmond? What's going on? Why is this the fourth game besides I don't know, a subtitle game like Brotherhood or Revelations? I don't know. Next will be Just Dance 5. After that, I don't know. They'll get Usher to come out and it'll be like, yeah, Usher. Next will be a new IP from Montreal, Ubisoft Montreal, which of course I think are the guys that made Assassin's Creed. And that's been rumored that they might show a new IP. A new Ghost Recon might be shown too, which will be cool. Maybe it'll go back to the roots of Ghost Recon. Not saying the last couple of games weren't. They were very strategy, tactics type, but the first couple were really, really like, oh yeah, if you screw up, you're dead. Game over. Like in Ghost Recon Future Soldier, oh, you screwed up, now kill everybody. Okay. I won. Cool. The Crew, which is a brand new racing game from, I think, the guys that made San Francisco, Driver San Francisco. I can't talk. But that looks good, if I see it. I don't know. Sounds cool. And the last thing will be a new Far Cry 3 game, which sounds kind of weird, but I'm thinking it might be a sequel or maybe another game that's a lot like Blood Dragon. They might tease it. It's a little too early to say they will show it, but they'll probably tease it. I don't know. And that's it. So that's Ubisoft. So if that comes true, I will be happy because that's a lot of stuff there that looks great. Oh god, my nose is itchy. Itchy nose. Okay. Ooh, okay. There's something wrong with me. I think I'm gonna explode. I can't talk. Itchy nose. Burping. Alright. Okay. So what's next? EA. EA press conference. Are you ready? Electronic Arts. Gonna show you some electronic stuff. So the first thing that I think they will announce to open the show, Mirror's Edge 2. Mirror's Edge 2, which was rumored and even, I think, pretty much not announced, but what the hell? Amazon put it up as a thing that you could pre-order now. I think Amazon or maybe GameStop. God, my nose is really itchy. Ooh. So Mirror's Edge 2. There you go. That'll be announced and that'll be awesome. I mean, I like Mirror's Edge 1. I didn't beat it, but that was a really cool game, and everybody was really excited for a sequel because it was like a sleeper hit, I think. I think it sold pretty well for the most part, and people really liked it, so, oh my god. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Okay. Need for Speed Rivals will be shown. Now, I think it's being made... I think it's being made by a brand new studio. It's not being made by Crytek. I hope. I mean, not Crytek, Criterion. I hope it's not being made by the guys that did The Run, Need for Speed The Run. That was a horrible game, so I hope it's not being made by them. If it's made by a new company and maybe looked after by Crytek, I'll be happy. So, next is Battlefield 4 live gameplay, which they might show at Microsoft, but I hope they show it somewhere because I would love to see some live gameplay. Now, one thing that's blowing my mind about Battlefield 4 is everybody's like, that game looks okay. I mean, graphics don't look that great. What? Did I watch the same gameplay that went up to 17 minutes of gameplay? Because there was a lot of comments and people on YouTube that I know that were saying, it doesn't look too impressive. It doesn't look any better than Call of Duty Ghosts. What? That blew my mind. So I can't wait to see some live gameplay, and I want everybody to shut their mouths about that because that blew my mind. That everybody was like, I don't know, Ghosts kind of look a little better. Never mind. Fucking idiots. Okay, just idiot. If you think that, you're a fucking moron. I'm sorry. You better watch that. You better watch it in HD this time because I don't know what quality you watch Battlefield 4's gameplay in, but you didn't watch it in HD. You watch it in like 144p or some shit. Which is a new P. I don't know what P stands for. Whatever. I'm going on a rant. Let's go on to the next one, which is Dragon Age 3 Inquisition. Which, if you know me, you know that I really like Dragon Age 2. I thought that was a really good game. Great story. Good combat. Nice length. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people hated that it was way linear. Way more linear than the first game. But I didn't care for that. I mean, I didn't care about that because the first game to me was a cool concept. Well, not concept. I mean, it's not really like an original concept, but it was a cool thing. It was, but I didn't really care for the gameplay itself. I mean, I like that gameplay and stuff like KOTOR, but it wasn't KOTOR. I mean, it was made by BioWare, but it wasn't KOTOR to me. I just didn't care for it. Didn't care for the story. Your character didn't talk. I didn't give a damn about him or her. And your character did talk, I think, but not too much. But whatever, I just didn't care for it. So I'm looking forward to Dragon Age 3. Hopefully it'll continue the story from 1 and 2. So we'll get some, some new stuff. I don't know, whatever. Sports games, they're going to show FIFA and Madden 25 and friggin' NBA 2K, whatever. Well, not 2K. NBA Live, whatever. Elite, whatever. I don't care. Now, this is getting into the hopeful route, the hopeful section of EA, because I hope that a new Mass Effect game is announced, maybe teased, just a little teaser, that's it, or a brand new BioWare IP. Now, I know Dragon Age 3 is a BioWare game, but a new IP or a new Mass Effect game would be awesome for next gen, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Remember, when Dragon Age 3 came out, it was pretty, well, actually no, it wasn't close to Mass Effect. It was close to something else that they made too, but not really close. It was close to the announcement for Mass Effect 3 actually. That's what it was, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited. So new Mass Effect. All right, baby. Mass Effect 4 or just a new version of Mass Effect. Just call it Mass Effect something, or I don't know, whatever, I don't care. Next is Titanfall, which is the brand new Respawn title. The guys that, of course, left Infinity Ward or just closed down Infinity Ward and made up a brand new studio called Respawn will show their brand new game at E3. I mean, at EA's conference, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe Microsoft. I'm not really sure, but I think it's EA. It might be EA. Plants vs. Zombies 2, which is the final game that EA will talk about. No, it's the final game we'll put on the list. But Plants vs. Zombies 2, they'll talk about that. That looks cool. Actually, let me go back to Titanfall real quick. Titanfall seems like it would be a really cool idea. Well, not cool idea, but it would be really cool for the guys that did stuff like Modern Warfare 1 and 2 to make a sci-fi futuristic shooter. That's what it's supposed to be. So that might be cool. And then, of course, Plants vs. Zombies 2. So that's EA's press conference. Yay. Probably going to be a mediocre one, but if they do announce Mirror's Edge 2 and they show some stuff for Mass Effect 4, if it gets announced, or a new BioWare IP, then cool. And if Titanfall looks awesome, and if Dragon Age 3 looks awesome, and Battlefield 4 looks awesome, that'll be a damn good conference. But right now, this stuff could just be rumors, so we don't know. So, Microsoft. Microsoft been getting some crap recently, so they really need a good E3. And the last couple E3s, they haven't really had a good one. They haven't. Jeez, I mean, it's really bothering me. It's really big. It's always big. I don't know why it's bothering me now. I don't know. Whatever. So, Microsoft. The first thing I think they will announce, the first thing, they will come up and go, Xbox One will cost $10. No, I'm just kidding. It will cost $350 for the regular edition and $400 for the premium edition or whatever. So I think they're just going to come out and straight up say, release date is going to be this time and it's going to be this much. And then after that, they will show some games and they will show some new IPs, hopefully. I don't know what they're going to be. I have no idea. So I'm just going to say they'll show some new IPs, maybe some arcade games. They'll show some Loco Cycle, which actually just got announced to be a Xbox One launch title. They will show either Killer Instinct or a brand new Banjo-Kazooie game. Now, Microsoft said Rare, the guys that made, of course, GoldenEye and Killer Instinct, Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, some amazing games, Conker's Bad Fur Day. They will bring back a classic loved series. So it's either Killer Instinct or Banjo-Kazooie. Hell, it might even be something else, who knows? But everybody that I know thinks it's going to be either of those two. I think it's going to be Killer Instinct, so that's just me. But I hope it's Banjo-Kazooie. That'd be awesome. Because the last one was not a good way to end that series. So hopefully we get another one, because that one sucked, in my opinion. I know people liked it, but I hated it. Next is Forza 5. They're going to show some Forza 5 gameplay with Kinect. Hell yeah. Nah, I don't care. They'll show some Kinect gameplay, but who cares? Because I don't. And I'm talking about Kinect 2, of course, on Xbox One. Halo 2 Anniversary will be announced, but won't come out until later next year because it will be an Xbox One game. And yes, Halo 2 Anniversary. Next year will be the 10-year anniversary for Halo 2. So that is going to get announced. That got rumored for a little while, and hopefully they do a damn good job of that. I'm looking at you, 343. If you're doing it, better do a good damn job. You better do a damn good job. You did a damn good job with Halo 1, but I really want Halo 2's multiplayer to come back. That would be so awesome. Please. You didn't do it with Halo, but that was fine because it was not an online game. I could see why you didn't do that. Halo 2 was, so you better. You better. So that will get announced, hopefully. Rise gameplay, which if you don't remember Rise, it was announced a few years ago. It was a burp, yeah. It was a Crytek Kinect game, which is going to be like a gladiatorial arena game, it looked like. I think it had swords, and you're a Kinect guy. And I think they said Rise will be coming back this year. They actually confirmed that. And it will have Kinect, but it will not be a straight-up Kinect game anymore, which is cool. So hopefully it'll be an awesome, maybe, I don't know, gladiatorial arena game just without Kinect. I don't know. We don't have many games like that. That'll be awesome. To make your own gladiator and whip some ass, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, cut some dude, execute him. That'd be awesome. So, yeah, Rise. Fable HD gameplay, which Fable 1 HD did get, or actually they call it Fable 1 Anniversary HD, did get announced for this year, and it hasn't been anniversary. It's only been 9 years, because I think Fable came out in 2004, so I don't know why it's anniversary, but I'm looking forward to that. If it does come out this year, I'm pretty sure they said it does, but they'll show some gameplay. It might look great, but maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, they saved Fable 4 announcement. Just a quick teaser for what you might get for Fable 4 next gen. I love Fable as a series. Fable 3, I loved it. I don't care what anybody says. It had some disappointing things, sure, but I still loved it. Fable 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Fable 1, let down for some people. I still enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to Fable HD, but I want a Fable 4. Please, Fable 4. Call of Duty Ghosts, they'll show some gameplay. I don't care. I'm just going to straight up tell you, I don't care. Unless it has a dog. Then I care. They'll show Witcher 3 gameplay, hopefully, at Microsoft. But I could see it being shown somewhere else. Maybe Sony. I don't know. But actually, no. It wouldn't be shown at Sony. It's a exclusive, isn't it? Yeah, so it wouldn't be shown there. No Witcher for you. So it might be shown there, if it even gets shown. Who knows? It might not even be released until late next year, so we don't know. Witcher 3, hopefully. Fortnite, remember that game that was announced a couple years ago from Epic Games? That was like a zombie survival game, except it looked very cartoony. You had to build your own fort and, you know, protect it. Now I'm hearing rumors that it was supposed to just be a PC game. It might come to Xbox One. So hopefully that will happen because I love zombie survival games. I'm playing State of Decay right now. Review for that will be next week. Look forward to that. So hopefully that gets announced because I don't want to play it on PC. Next is Quantum Break, the game that they announced at their Xbox One reveal show, which looked awesome. So hopefully we'll see some gameplay this time. New Brothers in Arms game or a new Gearbox IP in general. Now, people were saying Brothers in Arms Furious 4, the game that got announced a couple years ago, will come back, but I'm not sure. So a new Gearbox IP maybe also. Who knows? I'm predicting these things. I'm predicting these things from other people's predictions. So next, League of Legends on Xbox One, which is a rumor, but it might happen. So that'd be cool, I guess. I'm not going to play it, but whatever. New Crytek IP or brand new Homefront game because they bought Homefront. So I'm going to say a brand new IP because Homefront 1 was a decent game but nothing amazing. So I'm hoping that Crytek will just say straight up, yeah, new IP. Or just make Homefront a brand new IP. I don't know, just call it something else. You know, have the same idea, just make it something different. Or you could call it Homefront 2. Just show something awesome because Homefront 1 was lackluster. I think I actually gave a really damn good high score when I first played it, but really thinking about it, it was nothing special at all. It really wasn't. And the last two things. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh boy. Oh wait. There it is. Okay. The last two things they'll show is Connect Sports 3, which is another rare game, so... And Dance Central 4, or something along the lines of Dance Central. Maybe a brand new dance game. Who knows? Who cares? So, there you go. That's Microsoft. Hopefully some of those are true, because some of those will be good. Right? Some of those are good, right? Like Halo 2. Everybody loves Halo. Witcher? Come on. Fable 4. I know not everybody loves Fable 3, but come on. Rise? That'd be cool. Crytek's good. I like Crytek. You like Crytek, right? And Killer Instinct or Banjo-Kazooie? Come on. Come on. So, there you go. Next, and certainly, actually, no, this isn't the last thing. Sony. Sony is our second to last press conference that we'll be talking about. And they're going to start off with something big, like Sony usually does. They usually start off with like a big montage. Everybody's like, oh man, full pump. And even I'm pumped. I'm like, yeah, that's a good montage. They do a good job with that stuff. I hate this. Don't like it. But I think they're going to start off with a montage, and then they're going to show gameplay for something. But what will it be? Let me look at my list. They will show something, and this is what I think it's going to be. They're going to start off the show with Beyond Two Souls. That's what I think they're going to start off the show with. I think they're going to start it off with that. Maybe some awesome gameplay. Maybe something really epic. Something really, really pump you up or something. I don't know. So they'll show that. Then, after that, they'll talk about some PS Vita stuff. Most likely show some, like, you know, just pretty much logos of some PS Vita games you will be excited for, pretty much. Like, hey, these are coming, so look forward to that, like they did last year. So, you'll see some more PS Vita games coming, but most likely no gameplay. They'll explain how the PS Vita will work with PS4. And then after that, they will actually, I think, have a last-minute Last of Us announcement. Maybe something involving something, I don't know. But I have a feeling they will do that. They'll definitely mention it, seeing that it's been getting amazing reviews and it's coming out a couple days later. So they're going to announce something for The Last of Us. Maybe just mention it. They'll show some Killzone PS Vita gameplay, most likely just a trailer because it's not really a big thing. What else? They'll show some Killzone, what is it called? Shadowfall, I think it was called. The PS4 Killzone game. They'll show some more gameplay, maybe just a trailer to see what the story's actually about. Infamous Second Son, hopefully we'll see some gameplay, maybe a trailer that is more in-depth. Hopefully, because I really want to see what's going on. I want to see if they can confirm that the guy you will be playing as is the cousin of course. Let me take this ring off. It's squeezing my finger. What's his name? Cole McGrath. So I think he's the cousin or the brother of Cole McGrath. Everybody's saying that, so I'm really looking forward to seeing if that's true. They might show Watch Dogs footage here besides Ubisoft, but I'm not completely sure. So I'll just leave that completely alone. A new IP, a brand new IP for PS4, published by Sony. I'm not sure what it's going to be. We don't know, but it could be a brand new IP that they just show out of nowhere and go, yeah, look at that. That's awesome, right? Are you excited? I'm excited. So, there you go, a new IP. They will show the PlayStation 4 for the first time. That most likely will be how they start to show off, because starting to show off for their PS4 with a PS3 game might not be the best thing they'll do. So they might not start off with Beyond Two Souls. I don't think they'll do that, but they will definitely show the PS4 sometime. Maybe at the end, maybe in the middle, just out of nowhere. I don't know. But and last thing they will announce, and I think this will be the last thing they will show, is a brand new Uncharted game. That's what I'm thinking. They will show a teaser trailer for a brand new Uncharted game. Even though, of course, the Last of Us guys, Naughty Dog, they're still doing, they finished Last of Us a long time ago, but they will show a new Uncharted teaser for next gen. Yeah, a next gen Uncharted game, that'll be insane, because Uncharted is one of the best looking series of all time. Looking at a next gen one, that's, oh boy, gonna blow my brain right off. So, that's Sony. There you go. Sony has some good stuff. Can't wait for Sony. All of this stuff happens on the first day of E3 this Monday. And it's going to be a busy day because I'll be talking about all this stuff in a video. And I'll be even doing my own little podcast with a website I am partnered with, Final Smash. So look forward to that. I'll be doing podcasts for each one of them. So, yeah, look forward to that. So, next one Even though they do not have a E3 press conference, Nintendo is doing a Nintendo Direct, which is their own little, pretty much press conference thing, I guess you could say, with, what's his name? Kazuhara? Not Kazuhara, that's freaking Sony. What's his name again? I can't remember. The guy that always hosts those. They actually mentioned they're actually gonna announce a lot of the big games that were gonna come out and be announced at E3, but they're not going to E3, so they're gonna announce that at their press conference, their own little press conference. Which the first thing they're gonna announce is Super Smash Bros. U, which they already I think announced. They pretty much confirmed it's coming, but that'll be awesome. I love Smash Brothers, so cool. The new 3D Mario game, awesome. I mean, I like Mario, so that's cool. Retro's new game announced, which Retro, of course, is the game studio that made Metroid Prime, and they made Mario Kart 7. So, new Retro game, hell yeah. New Super Mario, I'm sorry, not new Super Mario, new Mario Kart game on Wii U, or a port of Mario Kart 7. I have a feeling they're going to go Mario Kart 7 U or something like that, or it's just going to be Mario Kart U, and it's going to be a complete port, maybe some new stuff of Mario Kart 7. I have a feeling they're going to do that. But next will be Zelda Wind Waker HD gameplay, which I really want to see some gameplay, like live, not screenshots. I want to see some good, crisp looking footage of that game because I'm pumped to play that in HD. Need a drink. Ooh. After that, they will mention the future of Zelda on Wii U. They will just mention it. Maybe they'll show something. I highly doubt it, though, but we'll see. New Xenoblade game that got shown, I think, last year, will be shown again at this Nintendo Direct, or a brand new Dragon Quest game, or both. Dragon Quest game will most likely be it, because people were talking about that. They think Dragon Quest X will be, or Dragon Quest X, whatever you want to call it, will be a Nintendo Wii U exclusive. Now, if it's going to come to America first, I mean, it won't come to America first, but if it comes to America the same time or close to the same time as Japan, I'm not sure. Hell, I think Dragon Quest X's already out in Japan, so I don't know, whatever. Bayonetta 2 release date, hopefully, maybe a new trailer, maybe some gameplay, most likely not though. And Sonic Lost World, they'll show some gameplay. So there you go. Those are the press conferences. If I have to say which one will probably win, I'm going to go with Ubisoft because they know how to do a press conference. And lately, Ubisoft has been impressing a lot of people with the games they've been showing and releasing, of course. I mean, Far Cry 3 was amazing, even though it wasn't the best game ever. Assassin's Creed 3 was great. Zombie U was a lot of fun. Just a bunch of games. So I'm going to go with Ubisoft. So that's what I'm going with. So with that being said, let me actually talk about real quick, the games I'm looking forward to seeing more of on the show floor. I'm going to go through this real quick because this video is already really long. So, the games I'm really looking forward to. I put this before they announced it, but Deus Ex The Fall, I really wanted to see, but yeah, now it's an iOS game, so I couldn't give a damn. I really couldn't. So, whatever. Some more Lost Planet 3 footage, because I'm not really sure about that game. I have a poster right there, but I'm not really sure about it. Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Oh, I love Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is one of my favorite series of all time, so I want to see more footage for that. The Evil Within, which is a brand new, I think, game made by the original guy that did Resident Evil, and I saw some screenshots of that, and the trailer that was shown a couple months ago. That looks insane. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe a brand new id game. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll announce that. Maybe Doom 4. Again, fingers crossed. Wolfenstein: The New Order, they will show some gameplay. Most likely you'll be able to play this on show floor, and I love Wolfenstein, so, and I'm pretty sure Wolfenstein's not being made by id, right? If it is, that'd be cool, actually. I don't actually know. Saints Row 4, they'll show some more gameplay, which is cool, but I've seen enough gameplay. I already know what I'm getting into. Dark Souls 2, they'll show some more gameplay. I hope they'll show some more gameplay. I keep saying they'll show some more gameplay. No, I hope they will. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 1, while hard, was a lot of fun. New Tekken game will be announced, and you might be able to play it on the show floor. Not really sure, but I'm looking forward to seeing a new Tekken game. Metal Gear Solid 5, which I did not talk about at all today. Kiefer Sutherland. That's good. That's good. If you're going to pick someone else to not voice Snake, to voice Snake, then Kiefer Sutherland's a good choice. So, I'm sorry David Hayter, but Kiefer Sutherland's a good-ass actor. So, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, they might show something somewhere. I don't know. Probably not. They already talked about it at Konami, and they barely talked about it. They just talked about voice acting. Rambo the video game, which was supposed to come out sometime last couple months, I guess got pushed back, and no one knows what this game's going to be. It's probably going to suck, but hopefully we'll see some footage of that on the show floor. Sonic the Lost World, which I already talked about during Nintendo, but we'll probably see some footage of that in the Nintendo booth, the Nintendo section. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which is a game that's coming out later this month, and it's going to be a $20 arcade game. It looks really good. I think it's based on the new cartoon that came out. I'm going to buy that because I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorry, I'm 22, I don't care. Maybe a Walking Dead Season 2 announcement sometime during E3. They already announced a new Walking Dead, what is it called, 400 Days or something like that, which is supposed to take place in between Season 1 and 2, so like bridge the gap, which they announced that a couple months ago. The Wolf Among Us gets a release date, which is a brand new Telltale game, which is based on the Fables comic series, which I'm looking forward to, because I heard that was a great comic series, and the screenshots they showed us look really damn good. Like, graphically, it looks better than Walking Dead, in my opinion, but that's not really hard. Walking Dead's not the best graphics out there, so yeah. Next is a new Ninja Gaiden game, which they already announced. I think it's called like Zabu or something like that, something weird. They'll show some gameplay most likely. Maybe not. Maybe just a trailer during one of the many other press conferences that will happen, which all those are really small press conferences, but there's going to be a lot more other press conferences during E3, by the way, if you do not know. They'll just be way smaller for way smaller publishers and developers. Well, publishers. Batman Arkham Origins will be playable on the show floor. Hopefully we get some gameplay for that, which most likely we will. It's a brand new Arkham game. Come on. Deadpool, which is coming out later this month, and I'm looking forward to that game, even though it's a $50 game, which kind of scares me. Makes me think, okay, it might be just a crappy budget title. But it's being made by High Moon Studios, the guys that did Transformers Fall and War for Cybertron, so I'm really looking forward to that game. And from what I've seen, it looks awesome. So, Thief, which is, of course, Thief 4, I think it's called Thief 4. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of that. I'm not a big Thief fan. I am. I'm actually a pretty big one when I was a kid, but, it's been a long time since I played a Thief game. So, I'm looking forward to it, even though I'm a little skeptical. It might be a lot like Dishonored. I don't know. I feel like Dishonored is the brand new Thief game, in my opinion. Dying Light, which I have no idea what that is, but I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. And the Elder Scrolls Online, which is Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe we'll see some more gameplay of that. Hold on, I think I had some more stuff. I don't know why. There it is. Okay, yeah, I had way more stuff. Alright. So, alright, Elder Scrolls Online, we'll see some more gameplay. DuckTales HD, or DuckTales Remastered, which is coming out in a couple months, or actually next month, I think. I'm looking forward to that. They might announce, actually, this is one thing I didn't talk about. Microsoft will announce the Summer of Arcade games, and most likely DuckTales will be a Summer of Arcade game, so yay. Castle of Illusion, the Mickey Mouse game, I actually played that so much when I was a kid, so I'm actually looking forward to that. DayZ, a standalone game, will be shown, which it's just going to be DayZ, except it's going to be standalone. Who cares? Broken Age, which is the brand new Double Fine adventure game that they actually got funded for, and that looks great. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, which they showed at the Konami press conference, but they might show some gameplay on floor. You might be able to play it. Who knows? It's coming out later this year, so you better. Come on. It's coming out later this year. Deep Down, which is the brand new... Actually, what? No. Deep Down is not what I'm thinking of. Deep Down is that game that they showed at the PS4 press conference, where it looked like Dragon's Dogma to a lot of people, and they might show some of that. Who knows? Diablo 3 for consoles, they will show some gameplay, most likely, seeing that it's also coming on Xbox now. So, sorry PS4, you don't got exclusive anymore. So they actually announced the release date. It's coming out September 3rd on Xbox and PS3. Later on for PS4 and maybe Xbox One. I'm not sure. Killer is Dead. So what the fuck? Cancel. No, don't start sci-fi. Oh, why do I even have the sci-fi app? Alright. Fucking worry about it. Where's my remote? Whatever, fucking. Killer is Dead is a brand new game from Grasshopper Manufacturers. I think that's what they're called. And I think it's from Grasshopper. Yeah, I think it is. It's Suda51 in Grasshopper, and that looks great, even though it looks extremely weird. It looks very Killer 7, which I know a lot of people are excited for that. Scribblenauts Unmasked, which is the Scribblenauts game that has superheroes in it. I think it's DC. It could be Marvel. I can't remember, but you know, that's cool. I like Scribblenauts, so yay. South Park: The Stick of Truth. We'll see some on show floor. Hopefully, I want to see if that game's gonna be good or not. I have reservations. So, The Bureau XCOM Declassified. I actually really want to see gameplay for this game because I'm not sure if I really want to get it or not because I'm not a big fan of XCOM in general. Until Dawn, which is a brand new PS Move horror game, which I saw some gameplay for. It looked pretty cool, to be honest, but I'm not really sure about it still. Until Dawn, it's coming out later this year for PS Move. It's a exclusive for PS Move. You can't use the controller at all, so there you go. And The Wonderful 101, which is, of course, made by the guys that made Metal Gear Rising and Anarchy Reigns from this year, Platinum Games, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to that more than Pikmin 3, which they'll show more of, you know, gameplay on the show floor. I'm just not a big Pikmin fan in my opinion. You know, just my opinion, I just don't like Pikmin. Sorry. And the last thing, they announced that there might be a new game from Watch Dogs developers, the guys that made Watch Dogs. They might actually show off a brand new game, which is weird. That's a weird rumor to be announced. So that might happen. Who knows? So that's pretty much it. Those are games. I talked for like, what, 30, 40 minutes about the games and all the press conferences and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. So with that, let me just say one last thing. My top 5 most anticipated games to see on the show floor, or just being announced. Games that are announced or games that are on the show floor. Just games I'm really looking forward to seeing more of. Now, I'm not going to put stuff like GTA 4 or Watch Dogs or even, I don't know, Battlefield 4 or something, because I've seen plenty of those. This is my top 5 most anticipated games I want to see more of, or just get announced. So, let's get into it. Let me take a drink real quick. Xbox. Go home. Yes. Fucking asshole. Alright. Number 5, which is a game I didn't even talk about. I kind of screwed up. I forgot to talk about this one. Number 5 is a game called Murdered Soul Suspect, which is a game that I am super pumped for. It looks awesome. It's pretty much Ghost Trick, if you remember that game on DS and iPhone. It's pretty much Ghost Trick, except it looks like a very noirish type game where you're a detective that gets murdered by a guy. You see him doing it because you're already a ghost, and you have to go and figure out your own death. That looks awesome. It looks really cool, and the way the puzzles and all that stuff works looks awesome. But the thing is, I didn't see too much gameplay. Only like a couple minutes on IGN. Look up that gameplay clip. It's awesome. Next is Ace Attorney. Number 4, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. I love Phoenix Wright, and I'm glad he's back. One of my favorite characters ever, and I love Ace Attorney, so I can't wait to see more gameplay. I want to see what happens to some of the major characters of the past games. I want to know what the real story is about this game, so I'm looking forward to that. Quantum Break, I want to see some gameplay, so that's a big thing. I thought the trailer looked amazing, so I'm really looking forward to that. Number 2, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. I want to see gameplay. I want to see the open world. I want to see the graphics. I just want to see everything about The Witcher 3. Just show me everything. Everything. And number 1, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this. I hope it happens. So my number 1 most anticipated game to see at E3 is Beyond Good and Evil 2. That does not mean it's my most anticipated game of this year or next year. It might not even happen. But if it does, I will be so excited. Look at me, Ubisoft. I will be so excited. I'm shaking my desk. I'm so excited. Better make it happen. So, without further talk about games, I'm losing my voice here. Oh, E3, baby. E3. It's coming Monday. We'll find out all this stuff. Well, some of the stuff. Actually, a lot of the stuff. If these things get announced, hopefully we'll get even more stuff announced that I didn't even predict. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, my E3 predictions video. I know it went on way longer than expected, but if you're continuing, if you're still watching, thanks. There you go, there's the video. Thank you, and goodbye.